welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap on this Thursday night. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Bassett. What's the scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Now the third baseman, Nick Maton.
The third baseman, Nick Maton.
He caught it behind his back. And very nicely done for the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is down low. 2-2. Just inside, and now it is filled up. Next offering is fouled back. Three-two. And a swing and a miss. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Riley Green. Ball to strike. Fought off foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Hit on the ground to the right side. Can't field it cleanly. A flip to the pitcher covering. And that is that. Middle of the first. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back now in Toronto. Getting the nod on the mound, Spencer Turnbull. What's the word on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings. Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-2. And the slider just misses.
It's a good take.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Ripped into center, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
First and second, 2 outs. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. This to center field. And it falls. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0. He's in there. And they lead by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Two outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
Next offering misses. Now 2-2. And the righty deals. In the dirt, blocked. Throw on to Torkelson. And they get Belt for the out. And that is the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, second inning set to go. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And looking for the K. The batter now, Javier Baez. And the right-hander deals. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's going to be Akil Baddoo. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Left-hand hitter waits. Now a slow roller to second. Biggio in plenty of time to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Got him. That ends the frame. Tigers strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning, Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
The left fielder, Whit Merrifield.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. Good eye right there. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more. Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That hits the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. The wind and the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact played his college ball at UConn. First round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise.
Swing and a miss, had him out front for the strikeout. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. A walk and a run scored his first time. Biggio, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, center field. Green settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 3-0. top half of the third inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Kicks and deals. Rip to third. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next is the Tigers. The designated hitter.
Here's Tyler Nevin to the plate.
Nevin.
Swing and a ground ball. Biggio to first, and that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The wind to kick the pitch.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Baez fires over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The center fielder, number 25,
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Lied out his first time. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carpenter drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Matt Chapman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a 3-1 on the way. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. Matt Chapman hits one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 4-0. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Berg. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Carpenter makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And here it comes. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. And that's the strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 1. Next one misses. 2-1. Good eye right there.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a count 1-2. Torkelson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bounce to third. They get the force. That's out number 3. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. Righty delivers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next pitch inside. The count now 2-2. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Garrett Hill getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Alexander getting loose as well. The pitch. Misses off the plate. Counts full 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman.
Back in trouble, Boo, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Spencer Turnbull out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with a new arm in a minute. Garrett Hill on the pitch here. And he's been so good against lefties.
Number 50, Garrett Hill.
And here is Kevin Biggio. And he's already singled in this game. 3-1 is on the way. Merrifield on the move. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Merrifield around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one ripped. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. The 1-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And he deals. On the ground to short, could be 2. Flips for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Tigers nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. He swings and fouls one off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman,
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Went down on strikes his first time through. Two and 1 now. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they're down to their last out.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Rogers. This one in the air, right field, and that is Springer. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays get a shutout on the mound.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.